Okay, so here we are again with the Asta Gear Yun Chuan 2, however you pronounce it. Just been out up in the Peak District and just thrown the tent up, so don't look at how saggy it is and all the rest of it. I've literally just pegged the four corners, thrown it up real loose just to make sure it's completely dry. Now there's one thing that has always concerned me about this tent, and that's the fact that the poles go, your trekking poles go in foot down, and the spike on the end of your pole goes into an eyelet underneath inside here. But I've always been concerned, can you just see that? Now there is a bit of webbing underneath there that takes the strain away from that, but I've always been concerned about that, especially as I've put extra guy ropes on to make that peak. So I came up with a few ideas. Most of them didn't work, but then I came up with another one. Now if you have a look here, that's all flat and a bit round up. Still got the pole with the spike going up, but what I've used is 1/2 of a clip together eyelet. Now you can get these on AliExpress for a couple of quid for about 10 or something, and it comes with a second half, and you put a hole in a bit of fabric and you literally push them together and they click. But I'm just using this smooth half. Now I'm going to try and do this one-handed. Never going to work, I'm sure, but so what I've done is on the inside here, where that eyelet is, I have, and let me just see if I can do this. Just give me 1 second. I'm just pushing that into position. Right, so what I've done is I've just pushed this 1/2, so there's a bit of webbing still on the top there, and then where the eyelet is, I've pushed that through. There you go, push that through. And now when I put the pole in, there and lift that into position, you've got this nice round support. The spike doesn't go through, and it just all feels so much better to me. Now I know that video is really awful because I'm doing it one-handed, but I think you've got the idea. So those green snap together eyelets, say you can buy them in the UK from Amazon or whatever, but you can get them off AliExpress for dirt cheap. So if you're buying anything from there anyway, just whack them in. Or I tell you what, if you're in the UK, just contact me. I've got some spares. Just pay for postage and an envelope, and I'll send one out to you, a couple out to you while I've got them. Yeah, and it just makes the whole thing so much better there. Again, you can watch my other videos again if you want to see how tight it is, and all the modifications I've done to the tent. You don't need to, but I've just done some. But that is a key one. Also, the poles. Now, some people say set the poles to 130, 125, 120, whatever. What I tend to do is I just get them about right. I put them in, and then I adjust with the clip the height of the pole for it to suit, to get the tent taut. And I can have it pitched so it's dead flat on the ground. I can have it pitched like I have here, where I've done it so it's a bit higher off the ground to let the air through, just to dry it out completely. It was great up at the Peak District again. I do like this tent. Some people find it a little bit finicky here and there, getting the inner tent correct. Obviously it's all baggy at the moment, but I can get it super taut, nice space in between the fly sheet and the inner. But anyway, the key to this video is that little round plastic eyelet that I've put in there, and you can see there's no spike pushing up. No matter what I do, there's nothing there pushing up now. So that's Gary, your camping guru, UK. Again, if you want to like it, like it. If you want a thumbs up, you want to share it, do all that. But if you don't worry about it. Cheers.